Charge in.
I can just see Ag in the I think looking seedy as fuck. I don't know if that's his concentration face.
That's my beautiful face.
That's his money shot.
So far, like, through this, we've started our team fight over mid. We've already lost both our supports off right there. We haven't called any of our supports here that they're dying. I didn't hear any supports say that they've been attacked either. But we're also not focusing targets. So the only target called in this team fight here was Ryan. And that was when Ryan was over here. He's now over here. And he just doesn't die this whole time. Like, he's the only person we call this entire first team fight to kill. He basically survives the whole time. He does go down in the end, I think. The very end. But then we've lost the team fight and we lose everyone.
Alright.
So there just wasn't any calling out of targets. There wasn't... Even Reinhardt, the target that was called, wasn't the correct target to be focusing. Because he was pretty much off point. Whereas if we focus some of the other targets there, we might have done a bit better. If we go back a bit. Like, soldiers. Like, Junkrat's off the top left. Serpent's, like, goes on him. But he doesn't call that he's going on him, and so he's got no support there. No? I swear I saw him go. And then the tank just walks forward. The only person we called to kill just walks forward. I guess we just need a bit more target calling here, and like just a bit more coordination, shooting. Like, I feel like that's said every time though. I feel like this is the one thing we need. Once we got this down, like tonight was a bit better. Like compared to this night, tonight was so much better.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I honestly felt excited for the games tonight.
Yeah, they were much more fun.
Yeah, they're much more enjoyable, and I feel like just that makes the game a lot easier to make calls for. Especially when everyone's engaging. When everyone's engaging, it makes it a lot easier for other people to make calls.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're hyped by the energy of other players. Right.
What can we do for the other guys then? What do you think we can do to improve that?
I actually think we call Ryan too much.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do notice
honestly,
that.
like, he gets called more than any other character on the team. But he's literally the one person you want to shoot least.
I actually have a note of that in my... So, good point, Aga. Literally, nearly every single team fight on this map, we've called Target Ryan as the beginning bit.
Yeah, like, if you are their team, if you're the enemy team, and you go, alright guys, now we get to choose the target that our opponents will shoot. So, who do you think, let's talk amongst ourselves, who would we want our opponents to shoot? Everyone will go, Ryan.
Yeah.
And then we do it. We fucking do it.
Do we?
Yes.
We call it. Do we do it though? Like you saw.
Okay, so tonight, Ryan's on 10% health, which I don't know what, he might be on 70, 80 health, right? Everyone's like, Ryan. He's got a 1500 health shield in front of him. You've still got to do, epic amounts of damage to get him.
Not if we run past the shield.
Yeah, how long does that take? 4 seconds? 5 seconds?
I was right above him and absolutely fine. What's that?
Okay, so if you were above him and you could shoot him, and he had less than 100 health, why didn't you?
I think I was trying to. I think you got both. That's why it was very close. Very close.
So
had he fallen,
any other hero in the game except maybe Hog maybe,
Yeah.
is easier to kill.
Right. And if they were all in that situation, it was on you're talking about on I'm forgetting the name, Junkertown, right?
Yeah.
He was the front line, so you guys were all, you had the Rhine shield in front of you, and then the rest of the
Yeah, and we all shot the Rhine
was
shield and it didn't go down and we
behind.
lost the team fight.
But you can't call the other guys who are behind the Rhine shield because you all would have tried to shoot the Rhine shield anyway, right?
Okay, so your suggestion is we should have done exactly what we did, which is what we did
What we needed to do
and we
in that
lost.
situation, what we needed to do was run forward past. It needed a bit more aggression. We were right in front of him. There were 3 people, right? I was right above him, and the stupid bridge got in the way. And then there were 3 people right in front of his shield. Yeah. When he's holding his shield up, backing way slowly, we have a speed advantage, right? So if the call is made to go and target the Rhine, we need to go aggressively and target the Rhine, not sit there and shoot his shield. We need to push forward. Yeah? That's why I made that call.
That only works though if you've got people in.
Right.
Okay,
right,
so
yeah,
so wait, but your whole reason for why we don't shoot the rest of the team was because there's a Rhine shield in front of us, right?
Right.
So this solution that you came up with is the same solution to shoot everyone else as well. Just go past the shield.
Yes. Reinhardt was low. If you go past the shield, he'll start swinging. Agree? Or we should. Do you still think
I think it's very, very obvious we call Ryan too much. I've been saying it in nearly every VOD review I've done. And we still do it.
No, I'm
we
not
still
disagreeing.
really,
I'm not
really
disagreeing
struggle
with
with
that
it.
I'm not
Okay,
disagreeing
then
with that
what's
point.
our solution? If we don't shoot through the Rhine shield, what do we do instead?
Don't aim the Rhine.
Yeah,
You
but
can't,
then what do
people
we
are
do
behind
instead?
them.
If they're behind the shield, how do you what's the tactic for that then? Do you get someone to
Okay,
do
so
it?
say you're about to come up with a plan, right? Any plan. And one of the plans is stand in front of the Rhine, face forward, and shoot at his shield. Any other plan? Unless you're going like shield breaking build, like you're going Junkrat, Farah, and you're literally just going to spam the fuck out of it. That's a valid plan. But if that's not what we have, then it's not a valid plan. I don't even think this is unique to Overwatch. Like every other game I've played, League of Legends, HOTS, anything, Team Fortress, like if you focus the biggest, fattest, most healthiest person on the team, you're probably going to get the kills last.
You need to focus the targets you can hit though, and if everyone's behind the Rhine shield, then and we can't.
Ryan is also behind the Rhine shield.
Yeah,
so
but
Ryan's also the closest
Ryan.
physical
But
to you.
it look like we're coming in from a distance, right? So we've got that period of time to destroy the shield, and so a lot of our spam is just going to go into the shield. Like there's no plan to kill anyone yet. It's just to move into a position where we can do something. So that's where a lot of the shield breaking comes in. That's when you can focus the Rhine shield and do that. But then from there, you then need to outposition, or if you're attacking, you can just sit on cart. To be honest, like as long as you're putting enough pressure into their shield.
If they're running away
to
and
them-
they're all staying behind his shield for safety, just stand there. Like you're on the objective. Let them go.
Yeah. Like if you're on defense, it's slightly different. But a lot of the time, you're not pushing into their Rhine anyway. Their Rhine's pushing into you. And a lot of the time, to beat a Rhine, it's just out positioning, just being on the high ground or moving beneath them. Like there's lots of ways to do it. Like yes, running through the shield is a valid plan, but there's a lot of factors that are involved. And you can't just say that sitting there and destroying the shield is a good plan or running through is a good plan. Like they're only good plans if they're being set up correctly by the rest of your team. Like even just shooting down the shield is a good plan. Like Aga says, if you have something that breaks the shield.
If you're charging at the Rhine with all of your speed and your, I don't know, a Zarya, so it might take you 3 or 4 seconds to get to him. What do you think the entire rest of the enemy team is going to do when they see this Zarya running towards their Rhine? They're just going to shoot you.
Give you plenty of charge.
That's
You only have one bubble.
Yeah, but you got to think of it as a team rather than a single person. So if we're moving as a group, then it doesn't matter. Of course, you're going to get shot, but you're less likely to lose your life over pushing the Rhine.
Mm-hmm. So if we're moving as a group, we should push through the shield.
Yeah, but a lot of the time when you're pushing as a group, you're either on cart or you're pushing from a higher ground, which is always better. Case of Rhine.
There are definitely situations where it's worth focusing the Rhine, and I don't want to discount. Everyone's in agreement.
I think we call it more than any other hero in the game.
We do,
and that's the
we
exact
do.
wrong thing. Yes.
However,
but we also call it.
It's not that it's never a good idea to shoot him. Obviously, it is. I genuinely think we have a consistent pattern of doing it too
Beefy's
much.
point here, before we dilute it too far, is the fact that even though we do call it, we don't actually follow through.
Yeah.
Now, in certain situations, like that Reinhardt here was really aggressive. So if he's right in our face and swinging, yeah, he had a Zarya bubble or whatever for a bit there, but there's no like reason why we shouldn't have been able to take him down.
Yeah, so that was the next point I was about to bring up, was that when you call something, don't be afraid to change the target if you find something a lot closer to your team. Because I see a lot of you guys continue chasing, and the rest of their team has just like flowed right past you. Because we call the target. So say we call Ryan, their Ryan backs up because of your pressure. You may as well switch it to a different target, because otherwise you're going to lose teammates. So it's better to start with the focus on Ryan, but as soon as another person comes available, you're switching targets. Right. Are we ready for the next bit?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
This is the next team fight I want to watch.
Alright, let's go through. Where's that Ryan? Wait. Ryan's trapped.
Right, so this here was our second push. There was a couple of things that I found. Found that were mistakes here. It was a good call on Serpent. He called, right, we're going in. But you gave it no time for anyone to be prepared for that.
Sure.
Because you were pretty much mid-leap as you were calling, we're going in. And what happened was Ryan got trapped, but he also didn't tell anyone he was trapped. Blake had to call it about 2 seconds after he got trapped. And so Blake called to cancel the push, but by that time, Hamster was already dead. Ryan's going to die here, and I think Blake's going to die here as well.
Right.
And if you can see the other people up the back there, we didn't even know we were going in at this point. And all of a sudden, Ryan's over here, and we got a dead Hamster here.
Hamster bits.
It was a brilliant engage. Just need a bit more preparation.
Where's that Ryan? Wait.
Yeah.
Ryan's trapped.
If Reinhardt was charging at the exact time you stunned him, then we could have just pushed forward and we had a shield there in the middle of this fight, across here, and that would have won us that fight. But crap, the non-preparation and the rest of our team back here, there was a combination of errors in throughout our whole team there.
Right.
Also, with calling to go in, I reckon we need to start echoing that more. Because just so everyone's aware, if you say multiple times that we're going in, then you definitely know everyone's going to hear that. Especially if multiple people answer back saying we're going in, then everyone's on board with this plan. Whereas like I said, if you call it and then go in straight away, there's like, it takes time for everyone to be ready and in position for perfect push. Like I know engages can be like really tight knit and you have to go when you see it. But just that little bit, like just echoing, just so everyone's aware that what's happening is just better overall for the team.
Cool.
Skip. This timestamp thing is not right. Alright, so this is our third push here. Yeah, and just I want to say something before we get to this one. This one I reckon would have been a really good engage. Everyone followed the plan from the beginning. So
down one.
yeah, and you'll notice that halfway through, everyone split because of this dude right here. Alright, let's watch.
Let's go. Push on Ryan.
I'm trapped again.
So we survived the initial Earth Shatter, but then we've got people over there, we've got people in the room on the left, and then we've got people still outside.
Just go with the team.
Right.
And Soldier just comes through and cleans up. Should just hold
I
it.
think I shattered there, did I?
Yeah, you did. You shuttered the support back.
Good.
Guys, happy with that?
Yep.
Just a bit, like, again, echoing, not splitting up, and just, like I was saying before, you need to just burst one target down, and then move on to the next. I know it's a bit hard when everyone's hitting you all at once, but just try as best you can to just kill everything really fast with everyone.
That's a fear thing as well, I'd say.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
It's also a trust thing.
Mm.
You need to trust that, like say if you didn't trust your healers, you'd play like overly passive. You think you're like never gonna get hit. Like you need to be aware that your teammate's going to support you to the best of their capabilities, but you also need to support them. So trust goes both ways. So the supports are trusting for the tanks to turn around and help them sometimes. Agreed, the supports need to call that out more. Because they kind of go quiet when they're being engaged on because they're focusing. But you also, and the healers need to be with the tanks ready for the engagement at all times. Like there's trust both ways. Let's go. Right, straight. It's that one. So. Oh, yeah, this one. Alright. I gotta play this one and see if you can tell me what went wrong.
Taxi. It's alright. Saves 2 seconds. Roll on bridge. Yeah.
Barry's going down.
On white.
Let's just go straight white.
Yeah, if you go white, we can just work around them.
See us up it.
Just last somebody.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Down.
It was a sad day that
Yeah,
day.
they're still down one as well, though. Let's keep going. That's right side.
Oh, my
Good
shit.
side.
So was mine.
That's alright, backing out. Never mind.
Yeah.
Not sure what went wrong.
So we
was a
called that
scattered
the wrong
entry.
bridge. Break calls that we're going white. The call to go white was echoed twice. and then Serpent dove over bridge.
Yeah, sorry. I remember this one. I actually didn't realize what he meant.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought he meant to go over the bridge, and I was like, okay, we're gonna go. And then I was like, all right.
That was the fastest hammer death I've ever seen. But what also went wrong was that we still rotated white and then engaged 5v6. And
Yeah.
we used an ultimate.
What do we use?
We used dragons as the tire went off. And so, yeah, we just did. Someone died, and we just didn't wait for the regroup, and then push back through white. No. And I feel like that we just didn't know what happened. We just assumed that Serpent was still with us, and I feel like we don't pay enough attention to this. And it helps to know if when people die. So just saying, like, especially key players like our tanks and supports. If you just let us know that you're dead, we'll back up because we're definitely not gonna get in.
I think Serp said that though, because I didn't make it back, or was that just in the VOD review now?
I think that was right now. Next. So it was a good call by Way. Yeah, but we still decided to do it.
Oops. That goes to show the importance of knowing the locations and areas, what we call them.
What? Oh. Yeah. It should be, yeah, about here. So this is another example of an engage like being called as it's happening. We somehow turned this around. I have no idea how we turned this around. It was a really split and chaotic fight, but we turned it around. But yeah, if you just watch, call happens like it's like straight away.
Stay behind the shield.
Nice.
Like I don't even think I'm back to the bridge until now.
There's a tracer killing us behind.
No call for support
Tracer.
down again.
Healers are dead.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Cool.
Dead.
Nice.
Better call targets though.
Full charge.
We're
coming back with heals.
But yeah, like it looked like it was going to be really bad, and then we win it. As the trickling in. Yeah.
She's dead.
Good. Nice work.
On Ryan. Ryan can die.
We also left Ryan on point.
Ryan can super die.
Oh no.
Nice. Zenyatta.
Trace it down.
Soldiers, one.
It's just
God.
really messy. Like we could be switching targets here. Like we don't have to continue chasing over bridge where we could have turned on Zarya or Zen. And so they just eventually trickle in enough, just get on point.
Yeah, but if I go on the point, I die.
Yeah. People just were dying fast enough, even though like they were called, but we didn't switch to targets or targets. Like when they were in range, didn't die. Like I know those two sentences contradict each other, but the targets that were called, a lot of them survived so long, and then we call other targets, and then we overly chase, leave the original targets back behind us. Am I able to change the video, or do you need to do
Yeah.
that?
No, you can. It should be on the left-hand side. There's a little video icon.
Okay.
Found it?
Blake's probably the better on it.
Okay. Timestamps are so bad.
This is where we tried bunker, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey guys, I've got to head off, but I'll be on tomorrow again if any of yous are on.
Cool beans, man. Thanks for coming.
Nah, thanks for having me. If you guys record any of this like VOD review that I've missed, send me a link or whatever, and I'll watch the whole thing.
Yeah, Ag, you're
Oh,
recording
okay.
this, right?
Yep.
Cool. Cheers, man. See ya.
So yeah.
Night.
Mm.
So I was spectating this, but just as a point, I reckon that as soon as they got past this first corner, you guys should have swapped off bunker straight up. But you stuck on it for ages.
Yeah.
Mm.
I agree with that. Alright, so a couple of things. Oh, actually, we'll watch it first and then I'll tell you.
Soldier.
They got Zenyatta.
Soldiers on our right side.
Give him alt tabbed.
Holy shit.
That
Behind us.
look out to the left as well. I think I saw them trying to get to the left.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, fist behind. Fist
Alright,
behind,
deep
slipping.
back.
That Doomfist shouldn't have survived.
Soldiers behind us.
No, you shouldn't have.
Yeah. So there's a couple of things there. I didn't hear the call for the Doomfist was sleeped. I know it was made, but because there was so much going on and so everyone talking all at once, I didn't hear it.
Right.
And so that's why he was able to live for so long. The only people who need to be looking at the cart right now are Bastion and Mercy. Like Orisa maybe as well, but the rest of you can be you can be aggressive here on, like you could just knock that soldier off on the edge there.
I think I went for the soldier. He just got me first.
Yeah. Yeah, he got you first there. But he was there for ages, pumping in damage on the side. And so when you did realize, you did go for him, but I feel like it was just a bit late.
Can you rewind it a bit?
Yeah, okay. I think Lex dies at the very beginning of this fight. Yeah, to
Right,
a
Soldier's
rocket
there now.
from the
Yeah.
left.
Holy shit.
And turret.
That
Behind us.
look out to the left as well. I think I saw them.
Yeah,
Like
so-
Orisa could be helping out
Fist behind.
against the
Fist
Behind,
Doomfist
behind.
slipping.
Oh.
as
Yeah.
well. Like
Yeah.
at this point in time, we know the only thing on cart are their tanks and their supports, and pretty much the point of Bastion is to kill those, and so that's what I'm doing. So I can't pay attention to anything around me, very much, and so, but you guys, that means also that you guys don't actually need to pay attention to cart very much either, because you know that there's so much damage coming from a Bastion. That you don't really need to add to that damage. Because I'm being damage boosted by Mercy. There's this, like I instantly destroyed the mech and almost killed the Winston, but Doomfist was able to just come in after the sleep, get away over that slightly slanted roof.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, like Ryan said, we didn't switch off this either. We ended up back and doing again. Sliding a bit more forward. Yeah. B. Yeah.
Behind us.
Yeah,
Get behind shield. Get behind shield. Just behind you. Take a little step back if you need to.
they're on the mega pack.
Okay. This next bit I'm also going to comment on, but that bit there, this is directed towards Zag. Don't be too afraid with the diva. You're really powerful and you have a lot of sustain. Plus you also have both DPSs up there. But also again, I also want to point out that the DPSs could also assist you with that and tell you to dive those targets. So it's not just up to you. But I feel like you could be testing these lone DPSs a bit more as diva. You might not get away with it on other characters, but as diva, because you've got that boosters and apply pressure, you can at least knock him down or back and take a lot of his shots into your defense matrix. The next point I want to make here is that our poor Mercy.
Fist coming behind.
Doomfist, yeah.
Doomfist. Metal called that Doomfist. I think was it Metal that called it, or someone
Yeah.
called Doomfist was on us as he was mid-air and slammed into the wall. So there was like 0 time for reaction from anyone else.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was just didn't see him or just didn't call it in time, or. But I feel like all of us could have been a bit more aware of that. Like
Where did he come
Doomfist
from?
is very loud.
The bottom of the stairs.
He was behind us, and then
Yeah,
he
the
came
mega bar.
underneath us there, and then he comes from underneath again.
Fist coming behind.
Doomfist, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fist coming
you
people.
wouldn't have seen him until the last minute.
Yeah,
Like that Zen, for example, doesn't deserve to live.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, if I had tracking, I could.
we're focusing too much on this soldier up here,
Yeah.
and that's why I originally said that I can contest these a bit more, because we can, if we had pressured the soldier, we might then have been able to move a lot sooner to these characters below us.
Right.
Because he was up there for ages before this card even came onto point.
Mm.
Sorry.
Hold on, just with this, with bunker, where you guys were standing is probably like the worst place to stand for bunker because it does not really give a good line of sight of where the car's going. It should be where the health pack is up the bottom left of the screen. Up there is a better place to look over the.
Oh, another thing I've got here in notes is that this whole team fight was so split. Like, we have me and Lex over here, we have Serpent here, we have Ag who just flew over here, and then like they're all in the middle. We're just like just everywhere. And so when we're trying to regroup, it's a bit hard.
Should take
Look out, Doomfist! Yeah, behind you guys.
steadier position once this fight's over.
Yeah. Like somehow we win this and do regroup, but it was just messy.
Yeah.
Whereas if me and Lex had fallen back with Serpent, maybe we could have killed the takes and then focused on the damage. But we did, like, individual skill just got those kills, and like that wouldn't work against a coordinated team.
Right. I think also because they were getting a bit cocky, like that Zen hyper aggression, he ended up paying for it, and that's when it started to.
Right. I can't tell these times. They're really hard. I think it's after this.
This is 639. 703.
So I'm after 726, but this seems really behind.
Really, that's weird.
Pretty sure it's here. Yeah. Let's go watch through it.
Soldier.
Get the soldier down top.
Soldier can die.
No, slightly
Back
more.
there.
Soldier is fine.
Yeah, bit
Full
more.
X. Oh.
Doomfist is incoming. Ana. Doomfist down.
Oh yeah, it's from here. So this team fight was a lot better. Like there was a lot more calls. The main culprit here, was this dude. I didn't call a single person that I had. I didn't call that it was ult. The only thing I did call were the supports were down. Like there should have been so much more coordination from me, but I was too busy killing shit.
Soldier on top probably got his ultimate again
Yep.
at this point.
Zenyatta, right side.
Nah, I'm surprised I didn't get
Okay,
like
Monkey, get the monkey, get the monkey, get the monkey, get the monkey.
Close, you're listed.
Get Diva.
Eva.
Look out, Soldier probably got something going on top there.
Best tire.
Nice clean up.
Oh, trying to get the soldier.
Got the tie, but he still died.
I remember that.
Good work.
Yeah.
It's been rough with the patch, man. Whereas Ultimate now tracks the tire as well.
Soldiers does.
This patch coming, it's gonna his ultimate will be able to track the tires.
Oh,
What
worse.
about High Noon?
I thought they already did.
No, it doesn't. Now it will though.
Yeah, if
High Noon doesn't. High Noon doesn't.
it's the best time to use your tire if Soldier uses his ulti, because you're like, you literally can't shoot it now. As long as there's someone else on screen, he cannot shoot the tire. Because it auto aims him somewhere.
So yeah, the trouble here, like I said, I didn't call anything here, which I should have been, because my character, I could actually see health bar the enemy, all of them. And so I should have been the one calling focus tags here. Then ended up our tanks who didn't really have the best view, but were still able to do everything. It was a little bit messy, but it worked out well. What else do I got?
I'd like to point out it was a good call by Serp, saying that Soldier's up top. He's probably got his ult.
Yeah,
And
so
he just had his ult.
Notice that.
Now he's dead.
And now he's dead.
Will be peaceful.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Cat Ball is fucking pretty good. I remember on King's Row that was a pain in the ass. He was playing Soldier.
No, Luke was playing Soldier.
No, King's Row.
Soldier incoming.
Later on, he does Cat Ball plays.
Oh, okay.
No, here, yeah, now it's Luke.
Alright, here I do want to point out that this was very good calling on the Doom.
Doomfist is coming back. He's up top.
Where top? Is he? Oh, okay. He's going left side top.
He's in that room.
High ground with Bfea, I think.
They instantly gets
Yeah,
hacked
Soldier incoming.
and destroyed.
Doomfist himself hacked.
Soldier's behind us.
Yeah.
Soldier.
Got him. On soldier.
Got him.
But
Monkey's on me. Monkey.
Alright, got Ana near
okay,
me.
so
and-
this was not the bit I was thinking of with
Let's
the
go that monkey
soldier.
first.
Oh man, I got so much full length on that monkey.
Switch to Ana.
Switch to Ana.
Yep, trying to get there.
Ana can die. Doomfist is trapped.
Monkey down.
Nice.
Go for Ana. Got Ana.
Alright, this here is the next spot I have. Blake says soldiers on our right, and he just stays alive the entire time.
Soldier right behind you. Ana is down. Soldier.
Soldier running, still behind us.
Soldier can die.
I'm dead.
Soldier behind.
Soldier's still alive.
Let's go.
This fucking Soldier, man.
Staying alive, dude. Really?
Yeah.
Anyone on soldier?
No, we're all dead.
There we
I think
go.
we're
Somebody's
basically
dead.
all dead, except for you, Ag.
Beefy comes in with the big fist.
Yeah, I know. That range on the melee was crazy. On my screen, he was like on the other side of Halo, and I just bumped him. But he just stayed alive too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know I was
Should
over
we
here killing people on cart, but the rest, like everyone, literally everyone else on our team, went after Soldier, and he still survived and nearly killed everyone.
I think so. Obviously, he stayed alive too long. I think you were doing the right thing, killing other people. But I kind of think that we died. Like Lex died immediately after the call, and Soldier just got one other kill, and then it was just me trying to shoot him. There weren't anyone else there to damage him.
Well, Blake died, and pretty sure Lex died as well at the beginning to Soldier as he was called to the right, and then everyone went after to chase him, and then he got another kill.
Play again.
Yeah, let's switch it again.
It's probably just.
Right behind you. Oh no, it's down. Soldier,
Okay,
soldier,
so there it
soldier.
is.
He's got
Soldier
two now.
running
He
still
got
behind us.
Metal
there.
died as well. Not to Soldier, but he got 3 kills.
Oh, Soldier's still alive.
What a fucker.
Yeah.
Staying alive, dudes. Really?
And he,
Anyone on Soldier?
and then he gets
No,
bumped.
we're all dead.
There we
I think
go.
we're
Somebody's
basically
dead.
all dead, except for you, Ag.
Alright.
Ooh, there would have been a sleep there on the Doomfist too.
Yeah.
I tried to get the sleep on the Alton Genji, but Jim was in his menu.
Oh, sorry. What do you mean? Ulting Genji.
Yeah, Wake slept the Alton Genji outside our spawn door. You were in your menu and didn't catch it. I put this in here as a meme.
Unless you want to do an attacker reset.
I don't mind.
Look at
I
that
mean,
fly through. Yeah.
to be honest, I kind of want to. But then, if I'm going Orisa, then we don't need.
No one wanted
Lucio.
to open the secret room for me.
If you know.
I have games from Doom again. Which is freak.
Didn't even notice.
What would you want to do? We can go Orisa, but that means because remember Orisa's not.
Alright, next one. Next one's a good point. It was a little bit sloppy, but it ended up being really good. About here, yeah.
Genji's coming in right side.
Tracer was just sleeping in there, but it's like sitting
Genji's
in
in the
there.
house.
I might grab this.
Genji on me.
Get ready, go.
Yeah, go.
Grab.
Ain't no stopping me.
Reloading. Nice.
Zarya's inside.
Just push it,
house.
push it through.
So yeah, there's a couple of points I wanted to make out there. The grab was good. Like the grab call, the call to grab was good. It got echoed. We followed up and killed like 3 people with it. And then the call to go to cart was even better. Like straight away, like here I am being dumb and chasing, and here's Ag doing the smart thing and going to cart. But in my defense, I did blow Zarya's ultimate, as we'll see in a moment.
Watch top.
Tracer.
Thank you.
Being a smarty bum.
No,
What the hell was
nice.
that?
It was grab.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
She
It's
Yeah, I
funny,
don't think-
but
No, I don't think he'd be pressure because if you managed to get the kill, like was Zarya close to dying? I think she was, right?
I'll be honest, even just blocking them from getting through the door. I mean, they can come down top, which is the
Yeah.
alternative. But blocking them from coming through the door
We
is
don't
not
need
the
everyone
worst idea
to
ever.
get on the cart. That was okay. Yeah.
yeah. Alright, I've got one last for this map.
Do you have the footage of me dueling Luke?
Where he solo ulted you.
Yeah. It was satisfying. I know it wasn't the right thing to do, but it was satisfying to kill him.
So from here, we obviously know what's happened here.
Sorry, behind.
Sorry, behind?
Where? Was.
Up top.
Nowhere now.
See up top.
Just go no grab. It was fine.
Zenyatta behind us.
Behind? She's still top.
He's down. Oh my god.
Just get her off there.
PG half. Did go.
Zarya's literally one right above you guys.
Honest one.
Sitting up at you.
The timing of that.
Kill right, kill right.
There's a Zarya killing you guys. Uncontested.
Wait, what?
Up behind.
Yeah, Doomfist. They now go Doomfist again.
Alright, just let that kill you.
I've got ultimate for next fight.
Yeah. So how many times was it called that Zarya was up top, or Zarya was sitting behind uncontested, or Zarya was low? It was like too many times to count, just in the background. And she just pretty much just carried the team because she was fully charged the entire time, just like zapping us in the back.
Mm.
And I know that who was it? Metal?
Yeah, Metal was calling.
Or almost got her, but yeah, it's just probably shouldn't have ignored it. Alright, let me see. I'll see if I can find where she sold you. You actually caught it. Yeah.
I think it's when we actually finally almost make it to the point.
Yeah.
Doomfist? Got Doomfist? Got Doomfist? There we go. Nice. Alright, back line
Genji
safe.
above behind.
Zarya as well behind us as well.
Sorry.
But yeah, I think I'll now go off.
Genji behind.
On the
Genji,
adventure.
Genji.
Just punch him.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Yeah.
got solo ulted.
Fun time.
Just
Just leave him like
Jim
And
just
then-
glances
Can
in
you
your
imagine?
direction.
It's all good. I
Kill
mean,
the
like,
Zarya?
I didn't. Yeah. It was just
Kill
funny.
Zarya. No, we're just
Oh,
pushing.
I wish you had a first person cam of me there. I literally two tapped the Doomfist as he landed.
Oh.
Felt good. Alright. Alright, last map. Alright. King's Ho.
I'd ship that.
Okay.
Let's face it.
So we're going back to Ag's video. I am a bit upset that we don't have a third person view of this. But honestly,
That's okay. We'll just all criticize Ag's gameplay.
Well, I have my first person view. You didn't want to use mine.
Yeah, because it's shite.
well, I thought about using your third person, but I kind of wanted the perspective of the tank if I was going to have any first person perspective. Actually, I've compared this first bit. He's like
The match?
super far forward.
Games. I did
Well, not too far forward compared to our first match tonight.
Ag.
I just want some charge.
I know you do, but then everybody's on you.
Alright, let them push in. Let them push in.
Oh, this wasn't actually where I was. I should actually go to my.
Hold on, do you actually get charge from your right click? Zarya?
No, I wanted Ryan to use his fire strike.
Here it is.
Fair enough.
Okay. I think I went back. Yeah, about here.
Tracer down?
Tracer down.
Oh.
One soldier. Switch to Ana.
So my notes here was there was no awareness of what was going on whatsoever.
No.
Reinhardt literally walked past you, shattered, and killed everyone in the back. But you got Soldier at least, so it was worth.
Jim got something.
Yeah, it was. Shut up. We don't need to go into the details, alright? Yeah, just a bit more awareness of where your team is or what's happening to him. Not that it really would have mattered if you
Is
were
that
turning your head
knackered?
around.
It looks like knackered, doesn't it? No, it's too fat for knackered.
Actually, Ning Ling, but.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's right. This next one is aimed at Lex.
Oh,
What did I
I've
do?
got you in my sights.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, is that one I altered?
Yeah. So that yeah. So,
That was so annoying how I died there. He headshot me as I was dashing. I had it in that fight that killed you.
Yeah, I know, but.
No, they didn't have her at the start of it.
Oh, okay,
facial
cool.
hair.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
Don't you like it?
Regroup. Are we all here?
Yeah.
All right, let's push it. We got right side. There's a tracer. I'm pretty low.
It's on me.
Wait for heals, buddy. Wait for heals.
Soldier back left. Soldier back left.
yeah. So this is what I wanted to point out. Was the transcendence aimed directly at the soldier?
Coalescence.
Coalescence, yeah.
Yeah, like Ag had the right idea to try and like stay in it as much as possible. You see him here just ducking
No.
and weaving trying to get it.
That was me actually trying to get him into it as well. I did know that I can use it to heal people, but we have
Yeah,
to
but
kill
this-
soldier. Like
yeah.
it's-
But
I had
you've
to do
got
anything.
both DPSs behind you looking at soldier, but they die because of the soldier ult. If the correlates came the other way, soldier would have died.
not true. I can't out heal his damage.
Yeah,
Not
but
even
you
with
can keep.
coalescence.
Yeah, but you can keep us alive long enough to kill him. That's
I'm not so
the
sure
main.
about that.
So that's where it comes again into trust.
Yeah.
Is you need to trust the DPSs to do that. Otherwise,
What
there was
DPSs
there
do we
was
have?
no point casting this ultimate whatsoever. Like, if you weren't going to try and heal your teammates to kill the soldier, you might as well just save it for the next fight.
Can you replay it again?
Who are our DPSs?
We had
Yeah,
McCree and Farah.
Well, I can't use it to heal Farah, so that's pointless.
Yeah, but
And
you've
McCree-
also got me
Wow.
and Blake like directly behind you.
But I think I died before he.
Yes, but I'm turning myself into a DPS, so we have a chance to actually kill him.
It's on me.
So it's
But
not
again-
invalid to use it.
Wait for heals, buddy. Wait for heals.
Soldier back left. Soldier back left. Oh, he's so close. So it was popped after.
But there's so many better opportunities to use it. Yes, you used it to try and deal damage to the soldier, but there were better uses for it if you just saved it
course
for a
there is.
different team fight.
Of course there is, but we had to kill the soldier and no one else was doing it.
We were, but we instantly died because of soldier ult. Because but then again, there's a laser beam that could have kept us alive longer.
Mm.
It's a tough call. Like
It's honestly, I'm not so sure that it would have mattered either way.
It's a tough call, and especially in the heat of the moment. I don't know if you.
But yeah, my like I honestly don't care that I didn't get killed. The thing I care about is that the ult was used, whereas it would have been better in a different situation. We could have just wiped and then come back with that ult.
Yeah, we were already down.
Yeah, because I think Serpent died in the front there, so we already lost our tank, and then Soldier
And I
already got
died.
two of us as your ult went off. Like,
I died before that as well.
Did you?
I died-
So we were
I
already
had
down a
coalescence.
DPS.
Yeah.
Well then, why does it matter?
Well, we shouldn't have used it. I think is the.
It still doesn't matter. We had to kill the soldier
But we didn't.
to have any chance.
But we didn't kill him.
but we didn't need to kill him either.
As in,
Okay.
it was fight lost. We should have made a fight lost call, I guess.
Well, then there was no call, so I'm still going to keep fighting. I still don't reckon I did anything wrong there.
Right, yeah, then.
It's not like I get where both of you are coming from, and I guess in this instance, I think they're close. As in, I understand, but I think just keep an open mind for future events. Cautious when using.
We were all tilted as well by this stage.
Yeah, it was pretty heavy.
I'm pretty sure I got my ult once in this map.
Oh,
Just one time. That's how bad I was playing.
It was bad, man. Show us something good, Bfea.
There was nothing good in this map.
There was nothing good.
Locked.
Oh well, I have one good point as my last
the
point.
best we had was probably on the Junkertown.
Yeah,
that hold was going pretty well. At the end.
It's a bit hard. Help you, but
there's a little
anyway.
Did they still have the top 500 player?
No.
Oh yeah.
Watch this. Boom. That's look at that.
Did I have a soldier?
Do you want to go back to when I took out the Zara and she
one
ulted
down,
me?
guys? That one down?
No. Let's go back to that one again.
Pushing to the right.
This is not. It's just. Pause.
That's a highlight. Bfea left again.
Oh yeah, that was the only good thing that happened.
We can sub him in with someone who's doing something.
I actually come back and the widow. Ugh, it's a really.
Most cats give birth to a litter.
Dude, that was like whenever somebody gives them a fact, it was like there instantaneously.
Okay.
Body?
Maybe, I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe it's just like a speech bot or something like that, or like a macro. Yeah.
Alright, so I gotta play this one now.
Do we want to soldiers on balcony, right? Okay. Far right, balcony. Yeah, where you went.
He's half dead.
Nice. Pushing now. Lucio, punch Lucio. Lucio behind it. Punch Lucio.
Where is everybody?
Yeah, exactly.
It was the Lucio. It was the Lucio call. Yeah, it was Lucio behind us, and I was like, okay.
So I have here that distracted by Lucio. So we kill the soldier, and Jim instantly calls the push in, and then instantly says Lucio. But by that.
But by that, you can't see his health, but he was just there.
Yeah,
if we could get.
But Axe already pushed in, and now he was just stuck there. And he just kind of looked sad and just sat there.
He just.
Can you go back and watch my face on the camera? I reckon I'll look really salty.
Can we see your face? Let's see your face.
Okay. Yeah, here.
All right, happening.
He looks salty already. Oh.
He's half dead.
Nice. Pushing now. Lucio, punch Lucio.
Push him.
He just
Look at my face.
Lucio behind us.
Look at that face. I'm like, okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I could have sworn I heard a pushing call.
Yeah. Swore I heard, but yeah.
And the Lucio got away, by the way.
That was the
fuck
worst
off, he
too.
did not. Did he?
Yeah, he did. He did, because I hit him with the hammer,
Lucio.
and it just gave him one of those extra energy.
Yeah, that's him in the bubble.
Lucio's discorded.
That's fucking annoying.
Now Ryan.
I think I finally got him.
Yeah, you got him, thanks.
He was like all the way on point by that point.
Mm.
Okay, what else do I have? I think I can keep playing.
Wrong call there.
Yeah,
you can't see his health here. But
Well,
Lucio's behind
yes,
us.
it's the wrong call.
Honestly, it was only Lucio. Yes, it would have been nice to kill him, but the push should have still happened. Your Tracer, you could have just stayed behind if you wanted to kill him, but you didn't need to make the call to everyone turn on. It wasn't that important at that point in time. The main DPS was dead. We had that pick already. It didn't.
That point was ours.
Yeah, like we didn't need another pick, is what I'm trying to say, because we already had one, and the call to go forward was there.
Tough. Nice.
Put a bit of pressure. Beef and move in.
How did no one kill them?
Why didn't you turn around, Dag?
Why would I have turned around? The call was push
Lucio
forward.
behind us. Lucio behind us.
He was actually already through the gate. So Lucio.
What? Thank you.
He was already on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
When
He
the
already
call was made.
he already walked forward. So that there was a solid push, but there was no echoing of target. So like calls were made, but people did like. Yeah, my only note was that there's not much echoing going on. I feel like targets just need to be echoing, or even saying yeah, or whatever. Just so everyone's on the same page. We'll go that. Alright, I have one more, and this was a little bit upsetting. You guys were doing well. Alright, we'll start from here because we'll watch Jim die.
Oh, she got missed.
Right. Ryan's discorded. No, sorry.
Alright, maybe it's not this one. So we're applying really good pressure here while we're pushing the cart. Like they're really far back, and we're just pumping him back, charging our ults, getting that type of cart. The only thing, there was 2 calls that was something behind us, but it was far too late. And I know this is something that I should have warned a lot sooner, because I heard him, but I actually thought he was someone else because his footsteps sounded like a Reaper rather than a soldier. And I wasn't really worried. But then he just comes in, gets nanoed, and then ults and kills everything here. And we lose our momentum.
That went fairly well for them.
What can we use to shut that soldier down?
So that was my fun. That it was just like
cool.
There's not much we could honestly have done, but if the call was sooner, or if I contested it, maybe we could have backed off in time to be around the cart, or instead of like all the way out in the open. Right. That's me done.
Cool.
That's all my points gone.
Oh, awesome. Do you have the link for my video? I'm interested to see my point of view on the Lucio thing.
I don't have that map. No, sorry. It's in the Skunkworks chat.
Oh yeah, I got it.
But I didn't use that one.
Which one? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just coordinate it because I mean there's a couple of things.
It's further than this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just after the pause.
Oh.
So yeah.
Well, that's still pause, right?
Lucio killed my AFK buddy.
So I think this is me recalling now.
Yeah, where you went.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's half dead.
Wait, now Lucio, punch Lucio. Lucio behind us. Punch Lucio behind. Why did I say punch?
Lucio's discorded.
Where he was,
Punch Lucio, please.
we should have just gone for point. We would have been 6 for 4.
Fuck, you got away.
Yeah, no.
We would have been 6v4. That point was ours.
Yeah. Look at my point of view though, from what I see.
Yeah, you ran away from the point chasing a Lucio, couldn't kill him.
Look at my point of view from what I see. Hang on.
Where are we?
What's regrouping him.
Zarya is discorded.
I'm gonna put pressure from the back line. We want to push in. going to put pressure from the back line. We want to push in.
Soldiers on balcony, right?
On balcony?
Far right, balcony.
I fucked it up.
Yeah, where you went.
Yeah, so I fucked it up, I recall.
He's half. And then I got him.
Okay. Now this is the moment you say go forward. Now go behind us. After you've said go forward,
Yeah.
where would you expect us to be?
What did you say, Ag, being at the front line?
Say again?
What did you say when you were at the front line?
Nothing.
Okay.
What did you say?
I said I
Go
called
forward.
What I could see. I called what I could see. That's what I did.
I think it was wrong, honestly. I really do.
So, in future, please call as well, is what I'm asking for. Because I did make a wrong call. Nothing else was said after, right?
He's half. Dead.
Nice. Pushing out. Lucio, punch Lucio. Lucio behind us.
Almost.
Yeah. Like, I get what he means. Like, we should have said no, don't go, Lucio.
Like, he's at our spawn point.
Yeah.
Now, yes. He's gone back to it, yeah.
I have no idea where this was. Guy was watching point after I killed.
No, that's fair. There's 5 other players on the team, though, Ag. As well.
I reckon, honestly, just wear that, honestly.
No, I said I made a bad call. Can you assist? This goes for the whole team as well, in terms of echoing, because it's not just echoing like targets, it's also echoing directions and things like that as well. Yeah?
Go forward, go back to spawn. I went forward.
We don't need to have an argument about this or a discussion. Just move on to the next point, please.
I think that's the last point, though, right, Beefy?
Yeah, mine's done.
Oh, awesome. Okay. All right. Well, guys, it is late, so let's leave the quiz for another day.
Okay.
Thanks, Beefy, for going through all that. It was really good.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah. All right, so we'll have another scrim on Tuesday. Do we want to keep going up against these late things?
Just want to say one thing. I won't be there on Tuesday.
Okay.
That's when my late shifts got swapped to that day, so that's why I was able to make it this Tuesday.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. Don't worry. I'll put it up in the schedule in a sec. Cool. All right. Thanks, guys. Good matches tonight. And thanks for playing together.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm uploading them now.
Oh, thanks.
That's sweet. Wait.
Cheers.